50 billion naira mint. APC governors disown Godwin Obaseki. The Progressive Governors Forum (PGF) yesterday debunked claims by Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State that the federal government printed between 50 billion naira and 60 billion naira to bridge the shortfall in the distribution of federation revenues into the three tiers of government in March 2021, saying that the claims did not reflect the true position of things. The forum, in a statement signed by its chairman, Governor Abubakar Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State, said it at first. The impression it got was that it was an off-the-cuff remark made in a private meeting, but we were, however, shocked to see yet another response from our colleague to the rebuttal by the HM Finance, insisting that the March 2021 FAAC was augmented via the printing of money. The PGF states, given the significance of the statement from a sitting governor and the possible negative impact it has brought to the credibility of both federal and state government in managing government finances, the forum is obliged to put a statement out. To set the record clear and to the best of our knowledge, the total distributable statutory revenue for the month of March was 596.94 billion naira. That's even more than the accusation, all right? Due to the shortfall in the gross statutory revenue by 43.34 billion naira compared to the previous month, the augmentation was made in the sum of 8.65 billion naira from the Forex Equalization Fund account, which brought the total distributable revenue to 605.59 billion naira. Wow. These numbers for me, they are so huge. Oh, wow. The federation revenues distributed monthly primarily consist of mineral revenues for the sale of oil and gas, as well as non-mineral revenues from customs and excise duties, company income tax, and value-added tax. The progressive governors admit that there are periods when the country experiences significant fiscal shocks in federation revenues, but says the shocks are offset by other savings service from the federation account, including distributions from the domestic excess crude proceeds and the foreign excess crude savings account. So where is he going with this point? I don't understand. Because again, I've read the whole thing. There's no point going through something that hasn't answered the question. The PGF is not answering the question. Because they feel obliged to give a statement, absolutely. But what is the statement? Is the statement agreeing that what Obaseki said was false or was true? Because again, it's like you're just taking us round and round and round, giving us all these, but you're not answering the question. No one asked you for a dissertation. Let's get it right. In fact, let's even look into the comment section to go straight to the point. Somebody says the central bank governor has just admitted that they usually print money to meet up with financial needs of the federal government. Why are you disputing what Obaseki said? The thing is, what are the financial needs of the federal government that you need to print money? I don't understand. Because we've printed enough, and the more you print money, it causes inflation, doesn't it? Or someone come and prove me wrong. Because obviously when things are now when things are now very, very, I don't understand. I really don't understand. What is the point? Someone says we did not expect the APC governors to say something different as their master's voice. Exactly. They will always reject what Obaseki has said, but time shall tell. I don't even know where Obaseki even lies in terms of his allegiance to who or whatever, because you know that they have allegiances. Absolutely. So again, I don't want us to confuse this as, oh, fine, he's a good Samaritan telling us and exposing the truth and all that. Thank you for saying that, but the fact still remains, can we now trust Obaseki? Is that what you're trying to say? But yeah, they're not. So it's safe to say what Obaseki is saying is true. Because first of all, he has a financial background and all that. But it's like, if you want to dispute a claim, come out and say it is false and tell us why it is false. Not that you start giving us stories on the previous year's fiscal accounts. The average citizen does not, that's not the average citizen's concern. We don't care necessarily about, your balance of payments, your trade of goods. Like, no one cares. Or balance of trade. Like, no one cares. Like, why are you giving us all? Okay, fine. Can you just come out and say whether it's true or false? All you're saying is trying to justify the printing of money because you're saying that to meet up with financial needs of the federal government, you print money. But for what? But then but what is even more suspicious is, why can't you just send the money to accounts? I mean, it's the CBN. If you're a governor, you probably have a special account under the Central Bank of Nigeria. So sending huge sums technically should not be a problem. But why is it that you have to, share the money amongst people? You print it out to share. Because again, if you're printing out money, you have to share it, put it in bags and send out. But then it's like, how local have we become when we have technology in the world that can make such things easy? So then because such things like that literally screams corruption to us. And we're like, these people are so corrupt. What is the need for you to print so much money and start sharing it across the three tiers of government? Like, how can you be so blatantly corrupt? They don't rate us at all. Somebody says Governor Obaseki's approach to this volatile issue without being circumspect or cautious lacks decorum, and it's very unfortunate, feeding the masses with irretractable junks to derogate the system that belongs to whatever reason is self-destructive. But the fact is, he said it out of concern. He said it out of concern in terms of, what? Because again, these people know what they're doing. They sort out things by themselves. Information that does not need to go to the public will not go to the public. It's not a thing of, oh, you leaked this. If it is not meant for the public ear, it will not even go there in the first place. So what is actually happening now is he said this out of concern, out of when you actually watch the video, you're probably thinking, could this not be curbed or taken care of internally? But it doesn't seem like it. So again, I don't understand. Like, can you just come out and say in simple terms, yes or no, he's lying, he's not lying? It's easy. Because again, that's the thing. They would, instead of you going straight to the point, they start going to the section 556 of the financial law things. They start going to the rules and regulations and give past statistics on how they used to print money. No one asked, did you print or you did not print? That's it. And print and share. And why did you do that? For what specific reason? What were the needs of the financial government? Or the federal government, why did you feel like you needed to print money, not even send it to the account you needed to send it to? Isn't it funds that are accounted for? I don't understand. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.